Hey Siri, you're a mongrel to fix.
I don't have an answer for that.
Hey Siri, AppleCare Plus is a waste of time.
Here's what I found.
Just some articles about how AppleCare Plus is a waste of time. G'day collaborators and welcome to a bit of Storytime. I'm not a Storytime YouTuber, but I need to tell you this because I am absolutely livid right now.
I am sorry. I am just absolutely livid at the moment.
Allow me to present to you my thesis on why AppleCare Plus is a waste of time. Chapter 1 of 600. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you my own personal experience with AppleCare Plus, and I do have something to organize my thoughts a bit, and I just gotta get back to the page because I accidentally closed the book. There it is. Alright. This is going to be out of frame, so it's fine. Earlier this year, I took Cadet to New Zealand, and one of the things that we did is that we stayed in like this place called the Rabbit Hole, and it's like an adorable little house that's near a river, and I decided to go jumping in some of the, just exploring the river with Cadet. One of the things that I did was I jumped between rocks, because I like jumping between rocks, but I had my phone in one of my pockets that wasn't exactly secure, and it fell out and smacked the one of the rocks. One of the rocks, not only that, it fell out and smacked one of the rocks and went under the water. This is an iPhone 6s, it's not waterproof. So it fell out, hit the rocks under the water, and I picked it up again and went, oh shit! But it was still working. It worked pretty fine. I just needed to dry it off and then it still worked. Good stuff. But phone had broken. Oh no. I decided to hold off on getting the replacement for just because of the fact that I only had one more AppleCare charge left on this AppleCare charge before the AppleCare was invalidated, and so I decided to wait until closer to the expiry date of the AppleCare. Easy peasy. Because I have dropped this a couple times until then, and the crack has gotten worse. So there you go. Because I didn't want to get it fixed and then broken again, and then I have AppleCare. So there you go. Anyway, so after that, for a bit, it was only recently where my watch died. In the same vein of me dropping my phone, I've dropped my watch a couple times, and it was the last time that my watch actually fell down and then broke apart and the screen snapped off, and I was like, shit. So I tried to snap it back together, but I think one of the connector thingies inside the watch actually disconnected because the screen wasn't working anymore. The crown and the button was, but the screen actually wasn't registering any touches. But Siri still worked, so that was pretty good. That's alright. But I decided that was the catalyst to actually get to me actually deciding to use my AppleCare real quick. Alright, AppleCare Plus time, no worries. So, I go to the Apple support site and go like, okay, I want to use my AppleCare. So, I decided to link onto the AppleCare support, and I went, okay, so I want to get my phone screen fixed. So I clicked in, okay, I typed in, Apple Genius support page, I need my phone fixed, it's just a broken screen, it's all good. Also, I'm not sure, it'd be awesome if I could also get my watch fixed at the same time. So I wrote a little comment down saying, hey, could I also get my watch fixed at the same time? Easy peasy, right? Yeah, it's good. It's going to be great because they're Apple geniuses, they know what they're doing, and they're absolutely fantastic. They're so great at what they do that they can even do these two things at the same time. So I got to the Apple Store. I went to the Apple Store. I went into it. I was 30 minutes early, being a good little ducky I was. Went to the Apple Store 30 minutes early to the people and went like, hey, I'm here for my appointment and I'm 30 minutes early. And they're like, yeah, that's right, you're 30 minutes early, that's okay. We can't actually slot you in any time before because all the slots are filled, so we'll just get you to wait around for 30 minutes and they'll be fine. I was fine with that. That's perfectly fine. I don't have an issue because, it is my appointment time and I should be there at the appointment time. And if I'm early, that's great, but I really can't be in the appointment. It's fine. It's fine. So I go to the corner and I just sit on my phone for 30 minutes because it is an Apple Store and I can get a charge there, so why not? The time comes around, my appointment time, and I sit down with him and he goes, okay, so, your phone, okay, let's see what your phone is like. Oh, okay, so it's just a broken screen, nothing else wrong with it? Yeah, there's nothing else wrong with it. Great, sweet. So for some reason this iPad device thingy says that we need to send the thingy over to the depot. We need to send the iPhone thingy to the depot because I don't know why, and it's going to be gone for 2 days. And yeah, that was what the Apple Genius said, not verbatim, of course. hyperbole. He told me that he would need to send my phone away to the depot, even though that that has been done before where you could just get your phone replaced at the Apple store. Like, not the phone, but the screen, please, replaced at the Apple store, and it should be fine. But for some reason his iPad was saying that it needed to go to the fucking depot, which is, sending off for a day and it comes back another day, and then yeah, I grab it then. But I'm like, well, okay, well, I can't get that one done right now because I don't have my watch. If I had my watch, then easy, I could send it off because my watch could be acting as a phone. Well, damn. Okay, whatever. That's alright. Let's just get my watch fixed. Not worry about my phone for now, because the phone still works. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just the screen that's broken. So let's just get my watch fixed. Okay, sweet. Oh, did you set up another appointment for the watch? Says the Apple genius. Did you set up another appointment for the watch? Because we at the Apple store, us Apple geniuses, we can't handle more than one thing at a time. So you need to set a different appointment for the Apple Watch. I'm like, why? They're Apple geniuses, right? They should know what they're doing. Fine, whatever, you know what, it doesn't matter. Okay, I didn't set up an additional appointment for the Apple Watch, but what he suggested was that, okay, well, instead of doing the phone, since you're not going to do the phone today, okay, we might be able to help you out with the watch. That's fine, that's alright. What they decided to do was he said, okay, the best course of action for you is to do the Apple Watch, Apple Care Plus Express Delivery Service. I'm like, cool. Express delivery service, what does that mean? Oh, well, they'll send you a watch within 2 business days, and then you send your old, and that will be your new watch, and then you send your old watch back, and then it'll be sweet. And I'm like, so what's so express about waiting 2 days for the Apple Watch to come in, and then me having to send the Apple Watch back, when we could just replace the Apple Watch right here, right now, sitting in an Apple store, surrounded by Apple Watches? Why can't we just fucking get one of those ones, and then I give you this one, and then there's no worries about it? I don't have to wait 2 days, I can just do it right fucking now. But apparently, that was the only choice that they had. They had to do the fucking express delivery service because they're Apple geniuses and they can do anything except fucking reliable customer service. Okay, so, I'm like, fine. I've already had enough with this Apple Store's fucking pretentious nature. I just want to get the fuck out of there. So I decided to do that fucking Apple Express delivery service. Whatever. Okay, so I go back home and I wait 2 days and I'm like, oh, I'm expecting a delivery today. I can't be here because I've got work on this day. So someone else in the house, just make sure you sign for the package when it arrives. And then I remembered, oh wait, fuck. I had it sent off on a Thursday and now it's a Saturday. It's not actually 2 days, it's 2 business days. So I'm not actually going to receive it until Tuesday, because you send it off you order it on Thursday, they put it in the store ready to depart on Friday, and then they take Saturday and Sunday off to have a fucking blood or a fucking pisser or something. And then on Monday they actually start delivering it, and then it arrives on Tuesday. So it's not the 2 business days from Thursday is actually 5 real days. So I have to wait for 5 days before I get my Apple Watch. What? Okay. But not only that, so it arrives on Tuesday, but no one's in the house in order to get it because, of course, everyone else in my house has uni and I'm at work. So my Apple Watch goes uncollected and it has to go to the post office to get to fine, that's fine. You know what? Doesn't matter. Alright. Go to the post office, get my watch. Okay, that's fine. Because Australia Post actually has decent fucking people running it, and so when you go there and say you have a package, they'll look your name up, and then you get your package, and then you leave. Easiest fucking piece of glorious. So I have my little Apple Watch in the box right now. Sweet. Nice. I open up the box. Inside of it is that little fucking what looks like a square. Actually, if I just show you the picture, I don't have it on me right now, but if I show you a picture of it, this fucking watch box looks like a square, but I measured it. One side is 11 centimeters, and the other side is 11 centimeters and 3 millimeters. Why? Why is one side 3 millimeters bigger than the other side? Why can't it just be a square? You were so close! But there it is, that's the fucking picturesque, bloody quintessential Apple nature. It's so close to being perfect, but they just fucking fail. No worries, that's tangent, but there it is. The new shiny Apple Watch inside the shiny Apple Watch box, and I'm like, sweet. I have it now. Absolutely fantastic. I open the box and there's this thing saying what to do next. Like it's a little pamphlet that you open up and says, what do you need to do next? Excellent. You've got your new watch. Fantastic. What do you need to do now? Okay. So you open that up and it says, please attach the enclosed packaging sticker onto the side of the box. This is not a shipping label, but it is a sticker that will help you with your packaging. There was no sticker. There wasn't any label, there was no sticker, there was nothing inside of it in order to help me pack it on. So, what? Well, what was it? What is it supposed to be? What is it supposed to do? Is it something that just keeps the box closed? Is it something that has important information on it? What is it? Oh damn. I'm like, okay, alright, well, I would need help. Good thing though, if I open up the Apple Watch box, there's this little, almost square piece of paper that says, need help? In like 40 different languages around the Apple symbol. Need help? You flip it over and there's a QR code. Sweet. I buzz the QR code. Great, this has helped me with all my shipping worries. It's just how to set up an Apple Watch. Nothing else. It's just how to set up an Apple Watch. I'm like, are you fucking joking? What? I know how to set up an Apple Watch because I fucking had one! No worries. Okay, so, this is my area of the issues. Everything leading up to that point was Apple's fault, but now this becomes my fault. Okay, so this is my frustrations with it. I look on the site, so apparently what I was supposed to do is, okay, this is also kind of my fault because the thing says the shipping label was emailed to you. It says, check in your email for instructions for shipping it back. So I check in my email and there's no instructions for shipping it back. No exact instructions exactly in an email for shipping it back. Because what you have to do is go to your original repair request, click check my status of the order, and then it will go to a web page that says, now print out your packaging label. It's not in an email, it's on the status of the repair. And that's where you get the shipping label from. Okay, fine, alright. So that was Apple's fault, now becomes my fault. So what happened is that I opened up the web page that says this is the shipping label, and I didn't realize it at the time, but it was actually a constructed page. It wasn't actually in an image. But I right-clicked and said save image as, and I saved it onto my USB, and I was like, okay, sweet, I'm gonna go ahead, go to Officeworks and print it out. I went to Officeworks, went to the printer thing, put my USB in, put my little fucking printing card in, looked at it, and it only had the image of the Australia Post logo, because that's what I right-clicked on and pressed save, because that was what was on the actual webpage. Because it wasn't the shipping label wasn't an entire picture; it was a constructed web page. That I had to go back home, open up that page again, right-click on it, and say print this page instead of save this image. So I had to print this page, save it as a PDF, and like, okay, go all the way back to Officeworks. So I print out the paper, and it's like hieroglyphs on it, like text is like not lined up with the other text, the barcode is barely visible. I'm like, are you fucking joking? So I'm like, and I just scrunch it up and put it away, no worries. So obviously PDFs have a bit of trouble in the printers, even though PDF is what printers are supposed to be able to know, like verbatim, but there you go. I've decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna make it as easy as fucking possible, because I don't want to spend another fucking 30 cents on printing out a piece of paper. So I'm going to load up that page again on my phone, take a fucking picture of it, put that on my Google Drive, go to Officeworks, and then print out that picture instead of having to print out the page. Well, I print out the picture, and more fool on my part, of course, because the paper or the picture at Officeworks comes out the size of the whole page. The little box, the Apple Watch box, is like tiny compared to that page. I'm like, that isn't gonna fly. And I was about to throw in the fucking towel. I was about to throw that thing in the trash. But I can't do that because one thing about the Apple Care, right? One thing about the Apple Care advertisers, if you've got Apple Care on your phone and you need to get the screen replaced, easy peasy. Instead of $238, it brings it down to $45. Fucking sweet. Absolutely brilliant. So $45 to replace this iPhone screen. Easy peasy. If you want to get your watch replaced using the Express service, or any service actually, it's actually $90. But it's $90 plus a fee, so it's $99 in order to get your watch replaced. So it's $100 fucking to just get your watch replaced. However, using this U-Boot Express delivery service, not only do you have to pay the $100 Watch Apple Care fee, but you also have on your card pre-authorized a $899 non-return tax. You have to have $1,000 fucking dollars on your card just to use the Apple Care service. The Apple Care service for your watch. Because it pre-authorizes it from your fucking bank account, so you can't actually use the $890 until you send the watch back. So that's what was pressing down on me this entire time, adding to the stress levels and everything like that. I was going, every single step of failure is one less day that I have to send it back, because of course, once I receive it, I have to send it back to make sure they receive it before October 17. Otherwise, that $890 fucking gone. It's absolutely gone. I spent $890 on a new Apple Watch and a broken watch. That all it is. $890. So that's what was going through my brain. That's what was going through my brain every single step of the way, whilst like every little bit of failures kept cropping up, because every single failure time, because I asked not only that, but I also got a new position at work which requires, it's like a 9 to 5, it's a 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. service, and then I've got work on the end of the day as well, so I've got a whole lot of work during this week where I'm trying to get my fucking Apple Watch fixed, and that every little step of failure along the way adds another day to the point of which I might not be able to return it in time. Fuck, shit, oh damn it. So, I'm standing there in the Officeworks place, holding this fucking massive piece of black and white paper with this giant fucking shipping label that would probably fold around the box and make the barcode absolutely worthless. So I'm sitting there going like, oh, fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go home digitally, and I can't edit it on my phone. I have to go home, open up the picture, open up in Photoshop, increase the size of the picture, and then save that as a new picture, and then go back to Officeworks to print out another paper. And I was about to walk out of the store in absolute shame and horror, and I said, wait, I can print out photos here. I realized Officeworks enables you to print out actual, U-Butte bloody, 4 inch by 6 inch little pictures that you can print out at Officeworks. And they're legitimate photo film based pictures. And I'm like, I could just use the picture on my phone of the shipping label and print it out as an actual photo, and then put that on the box, because the box is definitely bigger than the 4 by 6 inch fucking picture. So I'm like, sweet, I'll just do that. The one fucking happy thing that I got from this entire experience is I can print out photos at Officeworks. I can print out photos at Officeworks. Every other service that I've had to use that isn't Apple was a fucking dream. The Australia Post, so simple. Officeworks, so good. It was a bit unintuitive, but that was all my fault. Once I realized I could print out pictures, it became so much easier. So, I print out the shipping label as a picture. I went to the desk and I said, look, I need to attach this to the box. Could I please have scissors, and can I use a fuck ton of tape? Because what I wanted to do was, I didn't want to just attach the shipping label to the box. I was like, no, one tape here, one tape here. No. What I wanted to do was tape here, tape here, tape here, tape here, on tape here, the pig. Just attach that on the box. Around the edges of the tape, of the picture. But also, I'm going to cover the entire thing with tape. So I said to the Officeworks guy, I said, could I please use your scissors, and can I also use some tape? And he's like, sure man, that's fine. No, yeah, that's all good. Because since I'm not a genius, I can actually do more than one thing at once. And I can not only allow you to get your photo, but also I can also give you some tape and scissors so you can attach it onto your box. I'm like, sweet. I don't have to book a separate appointment to get both my label printed and my label attached to the box, because I can just do it myself. So I'm like, sweet. So I went, I put my fucking shipping box on the table, put the photo of the shipping label onto the, actually no, I cut out the things that weren't required of the shipping label, put that fucking thing on the box, and I grabbed the tape and I just started fucking layering the fucking tape on. And as I was explaining my story to the Officeworks guy, he was like, dude, use as much tape as you need. Fucking, it's almost $900 out of your account that you're gonna spend. So, that you're not gonna have as this fails. So, I 100% make sure that this works. So I'm like, thank you, all good. So now I have this box that has my Apple Watch and $899 attached to it from my account in my hand with a perfect, pristine fucking looking shipping label on it. So I'm like, great.
Excellent. Good stuff.
So yeah, hopefully that's the end of that saga, and I will tell you next week whether or not I am $899 poorer, or if I can actually afford rent and food for the next week, because this whole Apple Watch saga goes out of the way. So yeah, let's just hope, let's pray and hope to make sure that Apple doesn't fuck me over one last time. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for indulging me in this story. I do have something planned for today as well, for my Sunday video, in case you're still here. I'm glad you're still here. An hour-long programming video, because I know you like those so much, about aesthetics, programming aesthetics using physics-based movement and whatnot. It's like kind of like a pseudo-programming for animation, or animating using programming. And I'm going to detail the process that I'm going to use for my game. And I also bring out a little bit more information about my game in that video. But you're not going to get that information here, you're going to get it in that video. So watch hard, watch the hard. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you next week. See you next week with hopefully some good news. But if some bad news, then a good video to come along with the bad news. Anyway, yeah, but that's it for me for today. So thank you so much for keeping up to date with me. This is Quillo signing out. Goodbye, and good luck.